Hey there, Digi friends, it's Sammy here again with Digivangelism. Back again this week and every week with another video, podcast, and full-length blog post sharing with you digital ministry tips and tricks so you don't miss the biggest opportunity to share the love of Jesus yet. Today we're diving into online giving with an overview of some of the best online giving platforms for churches out there. So let's get started. Well, it's that time of year again. Autumn leaves, pumpkin spice, Halloween candy, and next year's budget. Yep, the fall season in church communities is often when we start talking about the stewardship of our finances and when giving campaigns start to really ramp up. As church leadership begins to plan for a new year of programming, the leadership needs to ask members what they are planning to give for the next year. Planning and pledging, though, is only half the battle, as you also need to figure out how you are going to actually receive what is pledged. In these days of virtual worship and online streaming, it's more important than ever that you have a plan for receiving online tithes and offerings. Fortunately, there's no shortage of options for online giving, and yet also, unfortunately, there are no shortage of options for online giving. There are a lot of options out there, and it can be very confusing. So today we're going to break this down and clear a path for you to understand the options that are out there for you. The first thing to understand when it comes to online giving is that there's going to be a cost involved. Most of the time. Now, this could be a cost that your church incurs, it could be a cost that your donors incur, but overall, this is a fee that you are paying for the security, for the convenience of being able to transfer funds online. Now, emphasis on security here. We know that you don't want to pay extra fees, but you don't want to skimp when it comes to making sure the money for your community is secure. We're going to talk today about two fee models, both with their own pros and cons. First, the monthly or annual flat fee model, which offers unlimited transactions, but for a flat monthly or annual fee. So that's one option. Paying a flat fee can be a huge advantage to any larger church that is receiving multiple donations from a lot of different people. This flat fee will make sure that you receive just about every penny of the money that is donated to you. The cons of this model are that if you don't actually have enough people donating or enough transactions, it might not be worth it for you to pay in this way. This is where you ask your financial minds to come together and look at the last 6 months of giving and decide whether or not it's worth it for you to be able to pay for this flat fee model. One major provider of this model is rebelgive.com. And they actually have a scholarship program for smaller churches, so if that sounds like you and you might be interested, it might be worth reaching out and telling them a bit of your story and negotiating an offer that makes sense for you and your community. Another option is securegive.com, and they have even more options, more tiered payment plans, more extra features, including the ability to give via text. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, check out both of those platforms to see how they might fit for you. The second fee model is a fee based on the transaction. So this is charged as a percentage of the total donation given. Some pros of this model. First of all, you're going to have virtually no or very low monthly fees or setup fees at all because it's based on the transaction, not any sort of regular fee. You also may be able to integrate this with your church management system software. So anything you're using to organize your people, to contact your people, you may also be able to integrate your giving into this platform, which is really a lifesaver if you're only thinking and you're only learning about one platform. The cons to this model are that the transaction fees rise as the donation rises. So the more someone gives, the higher the fee is on that gift. There are a lot more options when it comes to this specific type of giving model. So check out the websites of Vanco, Tithely, SimpleGive, and EasyTithe for more information and to see if they would fit for your church. If you want to go off the beaten path a little bit, platforms such as PayPal and Stripe that are often used for secular businesses and that sort of money exchange and are not often used for churches could be a good option for you. PayPal, for example, has a non-profit discount, so check out if these platforms might work better for your church community than some of the tried and true platforms that churches are using now. There are two big tips we want to leave you with when it comes to looking at online giving platforms. First, research. You really want to dig into this platform before you pick it. You want to make sure they've been around for a while, they're trustworthy, you love them before you dive in, because you don't want to keep switching your giving platform. This is going to totally disrupt your congregation and really deter people from giving if they keep having to change what they're doing. You want someone you can trust and stick with for many, many years to come. Tip number 2, negotiate. Get on the phone with this company. Have one of their sales folks talk to you, explain your situation, and if you need a discount because you're a smaller church, ask for that discount. It doesn't hurt to try, and most of all, you want to make sure that this is a company that you can call, you can talk to, you can trust when you need to, because this is a company that's going to be handling your church's money. So research and negotiate before you even jump in. That's it for today. If this video was helpful for you, be sure to like and subscribe below so that you don't miss a single video in the future of us sharing digital ministry goodness, trying to help you and other church leaders like you reach people with the love of Jesus online. Peace.